Lesson 7.2 is solving multi-step equations. And to solve a multi-step equation, first you have to simplify the equation by combining like terms or sometimes using the distributive property. And eventually we're going to get to more extensive equations where you have to simplify each side of the equal sign. But right now they're pretty good at just having us with the variables on one side. So once we get it simplified, then it'll be a two-step equation, and I'll help you recall how to solve the two-step equations. So let's look at problem 1. We have 2x plus 5x plus 4 equals 25. 2x and 5x are like terms, so that's 7x plus 4 equals 25. Now recall from the beginning of the year, we did a little bit of solving with two-step equations, and some of you preferred the box method. And then we solve them through the traditional way, and that's the way that I'm just going to keep using. So when you solve an equation, you're actually undoing the order of operations. So when you undo it, you have to undo the addition or subtraction first. So to eliminate the 4, I subtract 4, and you have to balance it out, so you do it to both sides of the equal sign. Think of this as a little bridge. So we have 7x equals 21, and then we undo the multiplication by division. So x equals 3. Here we have 9 plus 3y minus 2y equals 14. So if I combine my like terms, I get 9. 3y minus 2y is plus y equals 14. Now you'll never see a problem written like this, but technically this is 0 plus 9, so that you can see that's actually a positive 9 or a plus 9. So then to undo that, the opposite is to subtract 9 from both sides. So y in this case equals 5. In this problem we have the distributive property set up for us. So we'll distribute the 2 to every term in the parentheses. So 16 equals 2 times 2w is 4w, 2 times 1w is 2w, 2 times, I look at this as a negative 1, and then I bring down subtract 2. You have to understand that it's a negative 2 for the term, but we put it down as a subtract 2. Now we'll combine the like terms. 4w plus 2w is 6w minus 2. We have to eliminate the subtraction, so we will add 2. So 18 equals 6w. Divide by the 6, and 3 equals w. Okay, now you're going to get some fun ones like this one here, number 7, that have fractions. When you have a fraction, the first thing I want you to do is find the least common denominator. I don't just want you to run to the calculator and use it that way. So here, all of these fractions have a denominator of 8. So 8 is the least common denominator. And what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite this by going parentheses around the entire equation and then writing an 8 out here. So technically we're going to distribute the 8. So the way that you do this, and pay special attention, we're going to have another one down here with 15. 8 divides into 8 one time. So I do 5m times 1 is 5m. 8 divides into 8 one time. Negative 6 times 1 is negative 6. 8 divides into into 8 one time. So this is plus 3m equals 8 divides into 8 one time. 2 times 1 is 2. So now I've eliminated all of the fractions, all the denominators, and I can do just like I did on the last page. 5m plus 3m is 8m, minus 6 equals 2. I add the 6 to both sides. 8m equals 8. Divide both sides by 8, and m equals 1. Let's look at this one. This one, no fractions. I'm just going to combine like terms. I have 7a minus 3a, because technically that's a negative 3a for my term, but I look at it, I read it left to right. 7a, even though that says plus, the plus goes with the 16. So 7a minus 3a is 4a, plus 16 equals negative 4. I subtract 16. 4a equals negative 4, subtract 16 more is negative 20. Divide by 4. and a equals negative 5. I have another problem where I have to distribute. Let's distribute this 3 over the two terms. 3 times 2y is 6y. 3 times positive 3 is plus 9. And then I have minus 4y equals negative 3. 6y minus 4y is 2y plus 9 equals negative 3. I have to subtract the 9 from both sides. 2y equals negative 12 when I take negative 3 and subtract 9 more. Divide by 2, and I'll put it over here. There's more space. Y equals negative 6. Okay, here we have one with denominators. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is I see this part right here, and I have a mixed number. So the first thing you want to do is change all mixed numbers. Let me put this. Change mixed numbers to improper. Fractions. So I have 5a over 6 minus 7/12 plus 3a over 4 equals, you take the absolute value when you're doing the making it an improper fraction, so it's negative. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Whoops. 13/6. So I don't say 6 times negative 2. It's 6 times 2 plus 1. Now the least common denominator of 6, 12, and 4 is actually a 12. So I'm going to end up multiplying everything by 12. And here we go. 6 divides into 12 2 times, so I multiply by 2 up here. This one up here, everything was times 1. This will be a little more fun. So 5a times 2 is 10a. 12 divides into 12 once, so I do multiply that by 1, and it's minus 7. 4 divides into 12 3 times. 3a times 3 is positive 9a. And again, 6 divides into 12 2 times, so times 2. Negative 13 times 2 is negative 26. So I went from this hot mess up here to this problem down here that just has integers. So now I combine my like terms. 10a plus 9a is 19a minus 7 equals negative 26. I add 7 to both sides. So I end up with 19a equals negative 19. Divide by 19, and a equals negative 1. Ooh, another one with fractions. Yay us. Never get too much practice with fractions. Common denominator of 8, 4, and 16 is a 16. So here we go. 8 divides into 16 2 times. 7k times 2 is 14k. 4 divides into 16 4 times. Negative 3 times 4 is minus 12 up here. 16 divides into 16 once, so I get a minus 5k equals 8 divides in twice, so 3 times 2 is 6. 14k minus 5k is 9k. Minus 12 equals 6. Add 12 to both sides. 9k equals 18. Divide by 9. Whoa. And k equals 2. Okay, now we have a couple application problems. The measure of an angle is 21 degrees more than twice its supplement. We have to think about that. So I'm going to say the measure of an angle, so I'm just going to call it A, is 21 more than twice its supplement. Well, the supplements, remember, the supplements add up to 180. So the supplement of A is actually going to be 180 minus whatever A is. 180 minus A is its supplement. So the measure of the angle is 21 more than twice its supplement. So here's our equation. Now we can go ahead and solve it. We need to go ahead and distribute the 2. So A equals 21. plus 360 minus 2a. Now this one is a little bit different. We do have variables on both sides here, so let's see if we can go ahead and solve this. We'll be smarter than what they're thinking we are right now. So 21 plus 360 is 381 minus 2a. And I want to bring the a's to the same side, so I'm going to go ahead and add 2a to both sides. I end up with a plus 2a is 3a equals 381. And now I divide by 3. And a equals 381 divided by 3, 127. So the angle is 127. It's 21 more than twice its supplement. Alright, next we have the perimeter, and remember to find the perimeter you add up all the sides. The perimeter of the rectangle is 126 units. Find the measure of each side. So I'm going to take x plus the 2x plus 1 plus the third side, which is 2x, and that is 126. Now I just combine my like terms. X plus 2x is 3x, plus 2 more x is 5x, plus 1 equals 126. Subtract 1. So 5x equals 125. Divide by 5, and x equals 25. That's not the answer though, because it says find the measure of each side. So this side is 25. This side is 2 times 25, so this is 50. This is 2 times 25 plus 1, so this side is 51. And it looks like that's it. I don't have your assignment written out yet, but I will have it online if you would like to get it started ahead of time. Come on.